I never sleep, I do it pay off. I'm absolutely going crazy. I'm having to lay the chopper right on your lips. Fuck all these comments, I was just telling them. I played the streets for the way I was raised. I can't sleep with these demons behind me. They have been taking over all the thoughts. Take me way out. I was just going on the run. Way out. I made it do to my son. Moving way out. Took the detour, made a reroute. Grind it up, we don't take a day off. Stack it up, we don't take a day off. Hit the winning shot, got us in the playoffs. I ain't never spit, so I do it to pay off. I'm absolutely going crazy. Come out and lay the chopper right on your chest. Fuck all these comments, I was just telling them. I played the streets for the way I was raised. I can't sleep with these demons behind me. Saying they're taking over all your thoughts. Get up and wear up a plans, I'ma knock it off. I let the sun get the body. I put this bitch in college. I get the game and game. Put that word on the tongue, she was trying to power of dollars. You know the power of dollars. Do you know the power of dollars? I know the power of dollars. I never thought in the car. Take me way out. I was just going on the run. Way out. I made it do to my son. Moving way out. Took the detour, made a reroute. Grind it up, we don't take a day off. Stack it up, we don't take a day off. Hit the winning shot, got us in the playoffs. I ain't never spit, so I do it to pay off. I'm absolutely going crazy. I'm absolutely going crazy.
It's the king. 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 The king. It's the king, it's the king, it's the king. 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 And today's subject matter is so crucial. It'll rob you of your imagination. If you ever been convicted of a drug felony and they charge you with selling within 1,000 feet of a park, a school, or public place, where the key is at. And today we want to focus on the kids. Let's run it back. We're talking federal money, federal grants, federal program, artificial intelligence, this and that. And the king say, he the only one in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, was brave enough to try to tackle this artificial intelligence thing. It just confuses the masses when we dialogue about this thing. It's the king. The king. It's the king. We in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, county of Rock. Yes, the king. Shout out to State Patrol. It's the king. It's the king. It's king. Shout out to State Patrol. It's the king. Shout out to State Patrol. It's the king. It's the king. It's the king. It's the king. And shout out to Janesville Performing Arts Center. And shout out to this. And shout out to any employee who ever put a uniform on, declared and decreed they wanted to do the right thing for the United States of America. And they signed a contract where every day they went to work, their job was in jeopardy. Let's shout this level of worship out as we worship with the king. It's the king. It's April 15th, 2025. We got tribulation. We got situation. We got calls. Now we got a school district. The photo enforced business district code. Any particular code. It's the code. That's not notated. It's the king. It's the king. The king. The king. We got tribulation. We got turbulence outside today. And we want to shout out what just happened in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, county of Rock. It's the king. Say he was walking through town. He noticed that within 1,000 feet of a school, a park, or a public place, your crime's double for criminal offenses. But we want to talk about traffic today. We want to focus on traffic today and what just happened. King say he think it's plausible now under the Civil Rights Act. Now he a pastor, he a YouTube artist, and he's a non-accredited lawyer. And he say the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, United States Court, Supreme Court might want to dialogue about this, the district court, and shout out to my mentor, the chief, the first one we ever met. He could not understand what the king say he was about to do for the great United States of America on the photo enforced business district code systems. Shout out to Citco. Shout out to Janesville Transit System. Shout out to this. Shout out to Tienda Eddie. Shout out to everybody that's moving. Shout out to everybody that's moving. And shout out to every human with a human tongue, young or old, that did not know within 1,000 feet of a school, a park, a public place, your penalty's double if you engage in a criminal activity. And it's that activity we want to focus on today, but we want to focus on traffic. No, the king said we're going to walk it in slow today because he don't believe in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, County of Rock, the school district of Janesville ain't got one flash. Ain't got one traffic symbol for precautionary measures, educational and situational purpose. While you move in the traffic, that you got a speed limit that you must abide by. Let's walk this thing out. Let's talk this thing out. You with the king. And King say, United States Supreme Court, 7th Circuit Court of Appeals might want to make an appeal in this situation, but a lot of humans didn't believe it. They thought the king had lost his mind. And we want to let you know we study civil law as well. And that's what we teach in Kingdom Economics. We want to figure out, in the figuring out of all the humans trying to outsmart each other based on skin color, you know, the snot of it. Should we have, or should we not have, should we have, or should we not have, in the school zone here, and beginning the school zone here, it stopped. East Racine Street rookies, Lions Quick Mart. We got a business district. And welcome to Kingdom Economics. If you ain't never been here before, it's finna take you on the ride where you ain't never been. And the king say God gave him a show. But the humans say his show was nothing. It was frivolous chit-chatter. And we get caught in the frivolous chit-chatter today. Want to figure out plausibly under artificial intelligence research, under experiments, under grants, under proposals, under anything where we could get some dollars. Should the lawyers on South Main Street, East Racine Street, put Starbrookers? We talking photo enforced, business-specific, artificial intelligence codes. We talking codes you might not ever see as a code if the people can't give me 5 minutes and have it over, man. Let's walk it in slow. Today's lesson is under federal law, under Wisconsin, the state, 1,000 feet from a park, a school, a public place, if you engage in a criminal activity, your penalties will double. And then we talk about the civil part of it. We focusing on the money today. If you speed, stop, rookies. If you speed in a school zone from the beginning all the way to the ending, Kansas City collect some dollars. And are we trying to collect them dollars? And we trying to show you evidence of what happened under the artificial intelligence new thing we gonna start. It's a rumor, rookie. Let's lock it in. It started. It started 3 years ago. Stop, rookies. We fantasize it. And we slowly realize, maybe we should have had a camera here. And maybe we should have had a camera there. And maybe we should have had some cameras here. And maybe we should have had some cameras there to preserve the evidence. Now, rookies, you know the law say they got you, speed. You want to challenge it. And you do. What happened? They say I was going over the speed limit. What's your proof? Now let's just imagine for a minute, rookie. The body cam, nor the squad worked. And then we got this thing. These cameras, they've been here for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 90 years. Artificial intelligence. Hold on, we got you on camera. We got you on camera taking care of business. We got you speed. And the evidence comes back so crucial that you can't even deny it. But if we talking civil law and we talking the business district, according to the king, now he say we've been in it, and the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, United States Supreme Court, they looking at this thing, and they trying to figure out that we really losing dollars. And do this make any sense? What this man saying, we want to shout out the children in Wisconsin, we starving. We hungry. Stop it, rookie. Legitimate business district, if you don't mind. No photo enforcement. Artificial intelligence. Nowhere, if you don't mind. April 15, 2025, if you don't mind. We in it with the king. He say he got to show under the First Amendment where he show the government and all her personnel, no, all her employees, what happened. And we want to shout out Davis, Citgo Service, and Corporation Towing and Recovery. And they look like they did a good job, but we got a situation. It's the king. It's the king. It's the king. Stop, rookies. You do this to king. You send king the most beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous individual in the world. And you think king ain't got something every day? Shout out to Diamond Coat. When all that matters is home. Diamond coated. And the king say he had a show. The people got confused. And today we want to clarify under civil law. As we engage in business. No, king said he don't. God said he was going to allow the people to create YouTube and become auditors. And when he did that, king said he fantasized about a show. Shout out to the nutrition. Stop it! We starving! We starving! Oh my! Shout out to my babies, we starving! If we know what we could have versus what we got, we got legitimate business district. It's booming at this time. At this time, it's booming, but we ain't got no photo enforcement. Artificial intelligence cameras to assist when a traffic infraction happened in the school zone. We kind of got confused. And the king say, even the most dangerous, horrible criminals society has ever bred, take heed when he talk about the babies. See, it's all about the babies, rookies. And shout out to Andrea Barrymore as she slide with the king. No, king say it's all about the babies. He had a show. 50 million was in the skillet. And he say, stop, rookies. He say he didn't mean to do it, but God told him to wake up and show out today. And we showing out today. Want to let you see what the cameras will do. At the highest altitude of the light pole. You understand, as we stop, as we focus on who got the best grants, who got the best inventions, who got the best patents. He don't care what school you went to. Government want to know what our money gonna look like, and that we focus on governmental dollars. We want to focus on this situation. It's plausible. It's highly plausible. If you don't mind. If you don't mind. King say if you don't mind. Under the First Amendment, now guilt versus conflict. 6, 5, 8, 10, 30, 82, and 83. We can have some cameras on the bridge. It's not residential property at this point, is it? It's a business district, a business. If you don't mind, it's April 15th. 2025, we try to, as true Christians, true workers for government. And let's shout out baby referee if she gave the king one more opportunity. No, say your piece because you didn't went a little too far. I can't save you no more. And the king say he accept your Fifth Amendment plea, but he got another plea for you, baby. He say, if you would have never asked him on a date, he would have never done this for the people. It's a paradox that we can't quite, and shout out to American Family Insurance as we try to figure out what happened to the king when most beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous creature in the world. Noah was bold enough to go through with the act of obedience, of disobedience on God's will. See, we all get our chance in the years of popularity. Is it God's will or is it your will for the people? And we be for the people, by the people, everything. And King say we are the legitimate business district. Shout out to the Racine Square. No, the rookies, they have no spokesman in Janesville that can do this work. As we get back in the subject matter, and the subject matter today so crucial. So crucial. It's so crucial that it'll baffle the genius, but a baby, a newborn, could understand it. You know, love will baffle the genius, but a baby can understand it. It's just, the baby's gonna smile and go and gig and gaga. Now, if you make them cry too much, you ain't right about that. Babies don't like that. And Sue say he don't like when people play with baby referees. So he wanna let you know. No, she had no idea what was on the show. She had no idea about the content of the material that the king said he was gonna bring. He don't never want you to take it out on baby referee. Take it all on me. I take this punishment, my Lord. And the baby, she's so innocent. And God said we should forgive babies. We should forgive babies. And if you don't mind, we caught up in a moment of time. The king say, we got so many people that want to be upright, independent, and fearless, bold, and brave. And then we got civil law. And people stop. They just, what the hell is this man talking? And the man say he talked to God about it. And he tell him, just come out and kiss him one more time. We kissing today. Want to get caught up in this French kiss. Subject matter is 1,000 feet, a school, a park, a public place, and traffic. The penalties double, or do they? Let's stop, get to the bottom of it. We're in the city of Janesville. State of Wisconsin, United States of America, County of Rock. And should a camera, stop looking! And should a camera be at the highest altitude of that light pole as we focus as true Christians, all faith workers, all City of Janesville workers, all state federal workers, all workers with babies, now see, stop! And then we got influx of women who have, stop! No job. Their only job is to be cute. And the women that work there don't understand why the cute women getting all that extra money they're getting. It's different professions. And God give us different talents. And the king say, he telling people, he confessed it on live TV. Stop looking. I go homeless to do my show. Do you believe me or not? And they thought he was playing. On top of that, you see, they sent him the most beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous, fantasy of a woman. See, he had a fantasy, and the people somehow, stop, if you don't mind, they somehow come up with the perfect creature to let his eyes lust upon. And not just lust, but fantasize on, hold on, baby, you could take me to the top. Damn. You could take me to the top of the map. And as we trying to get to the top of the map, we want to focus on this map. Because just some things that, stop looking, hey, that's for the part. And if we talk about coding in 2025, we want to lock you in real slow. We had a few problems. We want to see if we could just have 5 minutes to open the mind today. We could slow our minds down and pray about this situation. King said he thinks it's plausible that he has named the bridge, but it's just a bridge. It's just the name of the bridge. And as we name it as bridge, we want to focus on the school bus as she go by, look at the camera up top, but we fantasizing about what could be and what shouldn't be. Let's look at it. We have no camera even by the school. If you had the education, see, the king claimed to have, he say, might make you throw up, but some people find nothing wrong with it. And then God say, why don't you go do something about it? Then here come king. It's the king. He say the people thought it was a joke. No, send him the most beautiful, gorgeous individual in the world. No, he's seen with him and I. And he's been with 720 women. He just could not stop lusting upon these beautiful creatures that God sent. Just like he told Eve and Adam not to play with that apple, and then he get his mind rocked. He got dropped. He stopped. You don't mind. He don't stop everything. No school, April 18th. Shout out to my bus as we bustin'. Shout out to the 20. Shout out. Continue your journey. And if you like today's show, King say he invites you to watch him for Easter. Because he has to show out. Because we believe in the resurrection, but a lot of people don't even know what it means to get resurrected. Let's walk it back in slow, if you don't mind. Sure, we had camera. Shout out to Racine Square. Shout out to the school district of Janesville. Know all the code we don't see. Shout out to American Family Insurance. Shout out to Lions Quick Block. Shout out to this. Shout out to that. And shout out to you. And shout out to the United States of America. And shout out to the vocational school. And shout out to, oh man, Star Rookies. People send the king the most beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous woman in the world. He had to think. And shout out to this. Now, the people thought it was funny or something. Let's send him her. Let's see what he gonna do with that. Let's see if he gonna focus the phone. Let's see if he can really kick up some ruckus worth $50 million. And the king say, 7th Circuit Court of Appeal, United States Supreme Court, plausibly might be looking at this thing. King say he come up with, well, he say cameras could be at the highest altitude of every light pole right in this business district, but it's just a business district. Stop! If you can get past the snot of it, stop! And King say, you know, he didn't embarrass the people. He didn't humiliate the people. And they say he threatened him. And he say he take that all back if he offended the people. No, he didn't know what he was doing. He get on a show experiment. He say, hey, we on South River Street, praise God. We declare 119 Psalms on the situation. And we want to put all legal protection on you. And shout out to Paul and his chiropractic business. Damn. It's just a business. Stop with this. You play too much. The people ask for the king, and the king say, should it be cameras at the highest altitude of every light pole we see? And is it 1,000 feet from that distance to this distance? And why we ain't got no Starbucks? She don't stop. You play too stop. You play too much. You stop. Too much play. Too much play. King say he had a show rookie. Every day we was gonna have something new for you. You know, it's comedy, it's painful, it's tribulation, it's turbulence, it's the high cynical, your imagination. You say you believe in God, you want to achieve in God, and you want your community safe in the name of God. We trust. Shout out to John Trucking. And King say, you know, we can keep up with our businesses if they really doing legit business. But what is business if we don't really mind our business? But should we mind our business? If this ain't 1,000 feet, then what is? It's a king. It troubles him when he don't see these things. And if you don't mind, we got to get to the next level of worship. It's so beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous. It's going to rob you of your imagination. But we want to today, April 15, 2025, and figure out why we ain't got one camera in this photo enforced business district. As the people said they was intelligent, and they got the engineers. No, the engineers. The mayor, the governor, the president. Everybody come to inspect this thing. Say it was up to the highest code could ever be code. Then King come to town. He said it might be plausible. If you don't mind. And if you do, King said it might be plausible and plausibility. That it might not be up to code. Let's see if we can find a flash here on the city street for the kids. Let's see if we can find some crosswalks that's crossed off properly. Let's see if we can stop. You play too much. Let's walk it back slow. You play too much. And the people played when they said the king, the most beautiful, wonderful God, is swarming in the world. How he gonna impress her? Well, let's figure it out. Stop it. Let's figure it out, baby. You want me to do my show. And here I is, baby. Shout out to Baby Referee. And shout out to Fairmont. 55. Oh, it's what it means to get up and get to work every day. King say he got a job, but it's an experiment. It has never happened before. And the people You know, they get mad at him sometimes. No death threats the likes, he say, gunfights the likes, anything that people say they want to do. King say he threw his hand in the air and say, God say, let's be with it. And they consider that a threat. What is a threat? And what is this a threat? Is this a threat to the human lives that might be lost if we don't just come on, dig a little dirt up and put some flashes and some poles and the lights build up. Shout out to Can Do. And we can do this. Stop looking. Shout out to Phone Fluff. We can. We in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, County Upper. My humans went mad. King say he had a show. People lost their mind. Blood got thrown on his cross. Death threats came. All kind of things came. And then they sent him the most beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous woman in the world. She say she gonna break it down. She gonna conflict resolute. And King say he wanted to conflict resolute, but the solution wasn't right. It come with no solution. And God say he beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous sometimes, but then, you know, he got to condemn when it's worthy, and this is worthy. King say this is worthy. We in a legitimate business district. We see no residential property. We see no cameras, and we watch plenty cities where King say he see and spoke and then things happen. And when these things happen, should they really happen, if the people say, stop! No, they wasn't going to be biased against him. No, being with the most beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous woman in the world to him. And let him live his life. You know, try to get a new opportunity to raise some kids. Calm down a little bit. Let the people say no. He don't get no help. No, he too good at what he do to get some help. Don't give him no help. And King say he don't need no help. So he say he had a show. No, for all people. No, everybody can work. Private citizen, public figure, anybody who after that United States dollar. And they want to have enough for their own funeral. And then they want to have enough to do conflict resolution. Then they want people to think they popular. And they want people to think they important. And they want people to this and that and the third and that. And let's get in it, Soto. As far as the statistics go, artificial intelligence, it just ain't here, but it could be, it should be. Stop! It's plausible. Stop it, you horny for the show. We just want to interject at this moment. Do you see how much money we missing if we could just put the cameras up in the business district and get the government her money back? And why, if you had a business and you owned the city, could you declare bankruptcy and still possess the city? Why we ain't taking these loans? Why we ain't soliciting the government for these grants? Why we ain't engaging in business like this for photo business districts? Artificial intelligence code. King say he don't know. And why they sent him the most beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous creature in the world and then make her disappear? No, he say she was the most beautiful thing he ever seen with human eyes. Hey, you wanna hang out? And the king say he was never supposed to see this person. and these other people, and these other people, and then other people start showing up, and other people, and then other people, and we want to figure out if we should have a camera right here. Let's walk it in slow. We see the school buses doing their thing. King say he doing his thing. People say he was tweaking, and he get on the phone and blow their mind, and then 7th Circuit Court of Appeals say he done made possibly an appeal where he should have had opportunity to be given. To be given an opportunity to speak about things he say might be relevant for the government and the protection and the preservation of human life. Let's shout out John 10:10 if you don't oppose that. And let's just shout out saving human lives if you would oppose that. And let's just shout out the cameras that preserve so much evidence if you won't oppose that. And if you will, King say he don't mind. Because he got to show. On the First Amendment. See Brown versus Board of Education. He got to show as a pastor. See Thompson versus Home. First Amendment. He got to show as a YouTube author. He got to show. He got to show. He got to show. And then this happens. Let's shout it out real slow. Walk it out real fast. If you don't mind, we want to lock you in today, April 15th, 2025. We should have had photo enforced business district coding, but we don't. It's plausible. And the 7th Circuit Court of Appeal, stop looking, might be considering, this. And then, no bridge. Let's not just focus on the school. Let's focus on the bridge, see the wear and tear of her bridge. No, the wear and tear of her bridge. And Lord forbid any accident happen, it just wouldn't be good. They say the king don't love. And they say the king don't love us. And the king say he do. His love is unconditional. It's unconditional, the things he do for you. They say king ain't got a love bone in his body. And he say he do. Well, see, now he likes to contemplate thy frame and meditate on the wonders of God. And let's do that right now. Let's imagine we got a camera there, camera there, camera there, and a camera there. And how many incident reports can be easily fixed with one Photoshop? Screenshot. Regular screenshot of an incident. The king said he believes his show is something the people have never seen. And he believes his show is something the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals might want to take a look at. Because his show is like no other show. It eats at the murky eaters of the flesh. No, damn. I might be making this, but I ain't making that. But then, no matter how much I get, I got an expiration date. And I got to go to my final resting place. And that's my final occupation. And as we occupy ourselves, God say you should at least get 7 different occupations. And the king said he had a hell of a occupation, but he could not communicate his situation. Because every time he do a show, he had a false police report being called in. And then they said there was no legal authority, no basis to arrest under false police report. And then he had to keep clarifying why he was doing what he was doing. What he was doing after he got asked on a date by the most beautiful cop in the world. And the king say, and we try to figure out how to move on from there. No, it's a move on part, rookies. He's chasing his bacon. And he letting all his fans now know what kind of man he is, but deep down inside his heart, he say, to be honest, no woman has ever been able to satisfy him more than the love of this thing called dollar. And God say we should not fall in love with the love of money. And the king say he just can't help it. Nothing else is more satisfying to him. We're in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, County of Rock. Want to let these boys, these girls, these humans know. 1,000 feet, park, school, public place, you get caught speed. Oh my, the fine might double. If you get caught 1,000 feet, park, school, public place, criminal, oh my, the fine's double. So we try to look at this double-edged sword today. We want to focus on what happened. Now, some people say the king was a madman, but then when he gets on his phone, he really ain't so much of a madman. And when he gets in the courtroom, he really ain't so much of a madman. And when he gets talking on his phone, he can do things that some humans who got titles had not and never can. So we caught up in this thing called worship today. April 15th, 2025. King want to let you know he love you unconditionally. But, you know, he had a show. And he say the things that he would have brought would have made the community so much safer. And then he thinking now if he wouldn't have got hit with that bleach and that burn chemical at the same time, being sucker punched right afterward, he could have really sat back and meditated, contemplated that frame, and focused on the wonders of God and what he had him to do for his show. But that just didn't happen. He just couldn't get that opportunity because jealousy kicked in. No, he a fool. He a moron. He's a buffoon. He's this. He's that. And then all the people try to describe what the king is about because they heard a rumor about him. They knew him. Well, they didn't know what was going to happen to you today. And they can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. We got a lot of these people called naysayers, doubters, haters, the jealous type, just do anything to try to get in your life. And we want to focus back on John 10:10. You don't mind, you believe in this thing called Bible. No, King say, no, John 10:10. No, God say, Jesus' name, I am the truth, the way, and the light. And the people got confused. They could not see truth ordained prophecy. They got caught up in another man's imagination of what work should be. They got caught in somebody else's imagination of what work should be. And as we stumbling up on another bit of stiff residential mix, we want to show you what should happen. if you don't mind. How many cameras we do see? No, this is why the king got his own company. Photo enforced business district code. No residential area is included, but only for the business. Let's see if we got a camera. As we look at this thing, we want to just remind you what happened. No, king say he had a way with words, and the women, they just fell for his every word sometimes. And then he caused a lot of confusion and madness because he promised marriage so many times that marriage went out of style, but he always brought it back. It's something like this here. No, he say to people, say what he got for us today. Well, New Year. Remodeling, but nothing is photo enforced. Artificially intelligent. King say he see the same thing he seen last year, year before that, and the year before that, with a few exceptions of the things that he spoke on that they might have researched. And see, it's the research part that has confused the king today as we see what happened in the school district of Janesville. No, it's at 1,000 feet from Lions Creek Mart, Citgo gas station. The muffler shop. 10 is here. McDonald's restaurant. It's the king imagining things. We want to walk you in slow today. The people thought the king was kind of crazy. And he say he not. He just want to show you we got a camera here that's good. Shout out to the Riverside Bowl. And shout out to Ace Hardware. Shout out to My Face. Shout out to this, shout out to that. And shout out to School District of Janesville. No, is it at all plausible? And the king say he had a show. All the humans got confused. No, he say he sued for thousands of trillions of gazillions of dollars. And blood was thrown on his cross. Bleach was thrown in his eye. Burned chemical hit his eye. But then, by the grace and mercy of God, we finally got an appointment on the 17th of April. Oh my God. We finally got an appointment, and we finally got some cardiologists go take a look at the king. And we want to see if this is just like a cardiologist shock machine. I want to see if we can shock your conscience just right here. If you don't mind, you understand what kingdom economics is, photo enforced business district coding is, and you understand the things that we could have, but we don't, and it's plausible the things really don't exist. But they might. Seagill versus Confight. 658, Fed 3rd, 8283. It's the king. It's the king. It's the king. It's plausible. No, these things might exist. It's plausible these things don't. And King say he love you unconditionally. No, whether he ain't got a dime. No, he committed to his show. And it's through the commitment of the show that he showed the people that who tried. Now see, God say, all you got to do is speak and pray and prophesy and meditate and do spiritual yoga and talk to me in your time of need. And God say, when I give you something, nobody going to be able to take it away. Photo enforced. Business district code, want to see how many cameras we got angling at this, that, the third. We had a situation now where the king say his bag come up stolen, but the evidence just ain't It just ain't made it back to him yet. No, his book bag. All his legal work. No, come up stolen. We're going to figure out. No, we got all the little kids that. Stop, Ricky. They come here all the time. They come here all the time, catch the bus. We want to see how many cameras we got really that's going. We got one, we got two, we got. But as we look at this on city property, could the city had put cameras on city property as a business still resided within city property? It's a king. He going for a monopoly. And shout out to South River Street and McKinley Street. They say King don't love the people. Well, let's figure it out. Stop for Hey, the king is unlovable. He the worst creep to ever invent the word pastor. YouTube author. Not a credited lawyer. He the worst creep in the world to get back. I understand what Psalms 35 says. No, come to me without faith and trembling. And when the people set trap for you, they're going to get trapped in their snap. And if you understand what just happened, time never was when man was not. But it's April 15, 2025. King said they sent him the most beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous woman in the world. She asked him on a date. And then we see all these different type of things, all these different type of class of people, all these different social class of people, all these other class of people. And we got so many people say they believe in God. We got people that say King retarded. We got some that say he brilliant. We got this, we got that. We got this, we got that, and we got this, and we got that. And we got my homeless people out here knowing the King trying on them lawsuits to get us out the street. And King say he want to shout out anybody that's homeless, but it's just a business. We on South River Street. Shout out to the YMCA. Shout out to Festival Street. No, the King say God gave him this show, but the people try to take it away. Hey, look, stop! You gotta be mad. King say God gave him the show, and the people try to take it away. That's King. He said the people try to take it away. And he don't understand because they can't do half the things that he claimed to do. Let's break it down. King say he's still in it. He the people pastor. It's a king. It's a king. Now the king say some people consider him crazy. And some people consider him some type of prophet. He say all he was doing was working on his lawsuits, you see. 26 of them. So the judge ordered it. He said, you're going to finish all these lawsuits. And then he had to do some appeals. And now we are at the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals. And we got 3 suspended. Pending appointment of counsel. No, well, the king got attacked with that bleach and that burn chemical. No, the doctors notated it. And the people forced him to breathe. I want to figure out was that fair. And I want to figure out this fair. It's the king. We want to figure out whether or not it was fair. When the people said he never had a show, he never was worth 50 million. He never could think of nothing that they didn't already know. And see, it's the things that we already know that get us in trouble sometimes. Because no human could know anything and everything at one time. No, God don't give us that information. He had 12 disciples for that reason. And we focus on the chosen beyond the 12 today. We want to focus on this. Good night, rookies. Good night, rookies. You still horny for the king. And the king say still horny for you. Stop, rookies. We in the business district. How are you? Stop. 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 King say he just don't understand. It's April 15, 2025. Will you please hold his hand? He say the coding system seem to be so old when artificial intelligent computers exist, cameras exist, and we don't see none of this. Okay.